Hey Commanders fans, before we dive into today's big breakdown, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to Commanders HQ for all the latest news, insider info, and bold takes straight from Ashburn. Let's keep building the best. Commanders community on YouTube. All right, the 2025 NFL Draft is officially in the books, and the Washington Commanders came away with a 5-man class that feels laser-focused on one thing: giving Jayden Daniels and this offense a foundation, not just to survive, but to thrive for years to come. GM Adam Peters and his team pulled the trigger on moves that reveal a clear vision: protect the quarterback, surround him with playmakers, and stack the deck for a second-year leap. Let's break down each pick and what it means for the Commanders' short and long-term plans. The Commanders started strong with the selection of Josh Connolly Jr., an athletic, versatile tackle out of Oregon. Connolly isn't just a plug-and-play guy at right tackle, he's a long-term building block. With Laramie Tunsil locking down the left side, the Commanders now boast what could be one of the best tackle tandems in the entire NFC. And with the line solidified, Jayden Daniels can operate with more confidence and creativity. Even more intriguing, Connolly's athleticism means he could eventually slide around the line if needed, offering incredible flexibility. Short-term, he's expected to win the right tackle spot. Long-term, Peters and Dan Quinn see Pro Bowl potential. The ripple effect is real too. Brandon Coleman might move inside, where he could provide much-needed depth, or even start at guard, depending on how camp battles shake out. No matter how you slice it, Washington just massively upgraded their offensive front. Flipping over to the defensive side, Washington snagged Trey Amos, a big, fast corner who fits perfectly into Dan Quinn's scheme. At 6'0" and 194 pounds with 4.43 speed, Amos checks all the boxes: size, speed, instincts, and production. 3 INTs and 16 PDs in 2024. He's physical enough to jam at the line and quick enough to hang with speedsters deep. Amos should allow veteran Mike Sainristil to move back into the slot, where he's at his best, and gives the Commanders a cornerback room that looks genuinely dangerous alongside Marshawn Lattimore, Jonathan Jones, and Noah Igbinoghene. In a division loaded with wide receiver talent, this pick feels absolutely essential. Talk about adding juice. The Commanders doubled down on explosive offense with Jalen Lane, the speedy wideout from Virginia Tech. Lane is a home run hitter. He can take a slant 80 yards to the house or return a punt for a back-breaking touchdown. He's exactly the kind of space creator Cliff Kingsbury wants to use in quick pass designs to get Jayden Daniels easy completions and chunk plays. With Deebo Samuel Sr. already in town, Lane also serves as a perfect insurance policy. If Deebo deals with injuries, and history says that's a real concern, Lane can step in and bring some of that same after-the-catch magic. Plus, don't underestimate his special teams value. Adam Peters specifically called him after the pick and emphasized the chance to win the punt return job. In a league where field position is everything, Lane could be a hidden weapon. In round 6, Washington grabbed a fascinating developmental linebacker in Kane Medrano. The coaching staff clearly has a type: fast, rangy, versatile linebackers who can tackle, blitz, and cover. Medrano fits that mold, even if he's a little raw. Behind veterans like Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louvu, plus rookie Jordan Magee, Medrano can develop at the right pace without being thrown into the fire. He'll need to shine on special teams early to stick, but his athletic profile suggests he could eventually be more than just a role player. Finally, in round 7, the Commanders took a flyer on Jakery Krosky-Merritt, an electric running back from Arizona. This kid can flat out fly. While Washington's running back room is already crowded, JCM brings a level of game-breaking explosiveness the group is otherwise missing. He's not a natural receiver and needs work in pass protection, but if he can flash in preseason games, the Commanders might have no choice but to keep him. Big playability wins games, and Krosky-Merritt is exactly the type of wild card who could sneak onto the 53-man roster and steal some touches. With the number 245 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, The Washington Commanders added some serious juice to the offense, selecting Jackery Krosky-Merritt, running back from the University of Arizona. If you're looking for a guy who can flip a game in one play, Krosky-Merritt is exactly that. At 5'10", 210 pounds, the Montgomery, Alabama native isn't the biggest back out there, but man, is he electric. After starting his college career at New Mexico, where he piled up nearly 1,200 rushing yards, Krosky-Merritt transferred to Arizona for one last run, and he broke out as one of the Wildcats' top weapons. Highlight moment at the East-West. Shrine Bowl, he dominated, rushing for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns to earn Offensive Player of the Game honors. That performance officially put him on NFL radars. And Adam Peters clearly took notice. Scouting report, slippery, explosive, and fearless. According to Dane Brugler of The Athletic, Krosky-Merritt is a slippery runner with explosive feet who can cut to daylight without losing momentum. That's music to Cliff Kingsbury's ears. His unpredictable running style keeps defenders off balance, and more importantly, gives Jaden Daniels another versatile weapon to stretch defenses thin. Now, let's be real. He's not a finished product yet. Krosky-Merritt needs work in pass protection and isn't known for his hands as a receiver. But as a change of pace back and a special teams weapon, the upside is undeniable. In a crowded running back room that already features Brian Robinson Jr., Chris Rodriguez Jr., and Antonio Gibson, Krosky-Merritt will have to fight for a roster spot. But don't count him out. His explosiveness gives him a real shot to carve out a role early. And let's be honest, you can never have too many playmakers when you have a young franchise QB to build around. Bonus, Trey Amos pick, labeled elite by PFF FEPView while Krosky-Merritt. Adds flair to the offense. The defense got a massive boost too, and it's not just us saying that. Pro Football Focus, PFF, labeled the Commanders' second-round pick, cornerback Troy Amos out of Ole Miss, as an elite Day 2 pick. Here's why. Elite speed and movement skills. 85.6 coverage grade in 20-413. Forced incompletions equated 3 interceptions. 53 total tackles, including 4 for a loss standout performance at the Senior Bowl. Trey Amos fits perfectly into Dan Quinn's scheme. He can lock down receivers in man coverage and has the instincts to shine in zone coverage. PFF noted that Amos's ability to stay in phase and force incompletions makes him one of the sneakiest good picks of the entire draft. Quick stat, the Commanders already allowed the 3rd fewest passing yards in 2024. Now add Amos to a room that includes a healthy Marshawn Lattimore, Mike Sainristil, and Jonathan Jones. This secondary could go from very good to legitimately elite. Imagine Jaden Daniels leading scoring drives, and the defense turning around and locking the opposing offense down. That's the recipe for serious playoff noise. Look, if there's one minor gripe about this draft class, it's that Washington didn't find a direct replacement for Dante Fowler Jr.'s role as a situational pass rusher. Donovan Ezeruaku out, of Boston College, was on the board at 29 and could have filled that niche nicely. But when you zoom out, it's impossible not to love the strategy. Jaden Daniels has better protection, more weapons, and a coaching staff ready to unleash him. The defense gets deeper and more athletic. The 2025 Washington Commanders aren't just building to compete, they're building to contend. If this rookie class is anywhere near as impactful as the 2024 group, Commanders fans should start getting ready for another deep playoff run. And, hey, it's only the beginning. What do you think of the Commanders draft class? Which rookie are you most excited to see in burgundy and gold? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Commanders HQ, and to turn on notifications so you don't miss a single update this offseason.